What's up, you guys? Eddie at Fliptroniks. We're going to be checking out the top 10 best new iPhone games to check out this month, and I'm going to be kicking things off here with Pako 2. All right, so this is a getaway race car driving game. It's awesome. I'm going to have links in the description for all these games, but, I got to kick things off with this one. All right, so there's going to be different levels you can play in this, different cars you can unlock, and game's got a great soundtrack, and it's super addictive. So you're basically just trying to maneuver around different cops coming at you, and make it a certain distance without dying. And then of course you can use the cash that you collect to unlock new cars. So the game is super addictive, plus it's like a really good game for killing time, but we'll see how we do here. Gotta watch those cliffs. All right, we're cruising right now. All right, another cool thing about this game is that it's like somewhat open world. So there's tons of space and area to cover here. I think I can land that. Yeah, very nice. Made that jump. Oh, ooh, that was very close. Wow, I'm about to blow up here. I think I'm gonna go for a little suicide jump here. Let's do it. All right, very nice. All right, anyways, Pako 2, this game's awesome. Like I said, it's a getaway race car driving game. You could play this game for like an hour. It doesn't get old. It's really fun. It's my top choice right now. The next game I'm going to be showing everybody is Double Dragon. All right, so what's cool about this game is that most of the time these Double Dragon games are, paid games in the App Store, but for whatever reason, this one's free, and it's got like a 2D action platform, old school vibe to it, which is, why I definitely recommend checking it out. So hope everybody enjoys some of the gameplay on it. Get into the first mission here. All right, so what's funny is there's actually like a headbutt you can use. So I'm gonna use that as my first attack here. All right, look at that headbutt action right there. All right, cool. All right, so there's some other moves you can do too. You're gonna have some different like combination kicks you can use, punches, all kinds of cool stuff. And these guys look pretty creepy in these skull masks. All right, that guy did not know who he was messing with. All right, anyways, Double Dragon, this game's great. It's level-based, and like I said, there's a bunch of different combination attacks you can use. And, I'm definitely a fan of, this series. All right, so the next game we've got here is Hero Hunters. All right, so we've been doing some gameplay on this one because, it's probably one of the coolest third-person, shooting games we've had in a while. So I hope everybody enjoys some of the gameplay on it. We'll get into a couple of the missions here. I guess we'll go with level 4 and level 5 for this, but, let's get into it. All right, so a really cool thing about this game is that you can switch between characters. So, you can pretty much get different angles on shooting enemies and stuff. It's some really cool action, and it's a really cool idea for a game for sure. All right, so I'm going to switch to this big shotgun dude. Now that I think about it, this game kind of reminds me of Gears of War. That's probably what it definitely feels like that with how the characters look and stuff. All right, cool. We'll get into one more mission here. get that sniping. Switch it up here. One more shot. All right, very nice. All right, Hero Hunters, gotta check this game out. It's definitely one of the best so far to come out, and you know, it's free. So anyways, let's keep this list going here. All right, so, you know, this is another game we've been doing some gameplay on. It's called Headshot ZD. It's a zombie-based game. It's just really cool. It's third-person shooting style. It's level-based. Of course, you've got, like, different weapon upgrades and stuff like that. So, I mean, the game is just really fun. But enough talking about it. Let's, you know, get into some of the gameplay here. All right, let's do this. All right, cool. I hope everybody enjoyed some of the gameplay in this one. Like I said, this game is really cool. Definitely check that one out. All right, so we got a new BMX game that's come out too. This game is really cool. It's called Mad Skills BMX 2. So anybody out there that likes BMX games will definitely like this one. So we'll get into a quick level here, show everybody what it's all about. But the game looks really good too visually. So I mean, definitely impressive there. Let's see if we can beat this. All right, so far so good, making these jumps. Awesome. Man, we're just cruising right here. All right, very nice. So I'm glad I could get a quick victory, but you know, Mad Skills BMX, this game is awesome, so definitely check that one out. Plus, it's free, won't cost you anything. All right, so this game's pretty interesting. It's called Doorway. It's a, I kind of like say this is an addictive, like, puzzle-based game, but anyways, you know, hope you guys enjoy some of the gameplay on it. All right, so here we go. All right, so what you got to do is just like tilt this like rectangle a certain way where it doesn't get like, you know, stuck. So I'm not sure what my high score is right now, but you know, this game is very addictive. It's a good game for killing time too, and it'll probably give you a headache if you play it long enough. All right, cool. So I'm going to show everybody what happens when you don't complete it correctly. You basically get stuck right there, and then you have to start over. This game is very cool. Definitely a big fan of these type of games because they're very addictive, and like I said, you know, they'll frustrate you a little bit, but that's why they're awesome. All right, Infinite Stairways. This game is another one of those really, you know, addictive games because you're trying to like beat your last high score. So basically what you're doing is, you know, trying to climb as high as you can without making a wrong step or, you know, running out of time. So we'll do one more quick run through here, but, you know, this is a very addictive game. All right, looks like I missed it. I got to go one more time because that was kind of pathetic. All right, cool. Well, whatever, you know, I beat my high score at least. Definitely a really cool game too, like I said, for killing time. All right, so Evilibrium, this game is, you know, like a kind of like a square like moving game. It's definitely like almost like a puzzle based game, but there's action in it. It's hard to describe this game perfectly, but I'll you know, do some gameplay to show everybody. But basically you're trying to move in certain squares, and then you're gonna just get into a situation where you have to you know, fight enemies, and that's kind of where the fun is in this game. So your characters will have different upgrades you can use for them, which is awesome. And then, you know, there's gonna be a lot of different levels to play through. So we'll keep the fun going here. And then as you're, you know, going through these dungeons, you're gonna pick up like chests, coins, all kinds of stuff. Oh, so we got another fight going here. All right, cool. So I'm going to move on to the next game, but this one is definitely like a really fun turn-based game. It's dungeon style, and then of course we've got, this game's interesting. So this is like an adventure-based game. It's supposed to take place in Africa, and it's going as a paid game. So anyways, you guys can be the judge if you like it or not. I think it's pretty cool. The game looks really good visually, so we'll check out some of it. It's called Lorraine Tale. So let's you know, just hop into a new game here. All right, so basically what you're doing here is you're kind of just cruising through, you know, Africa, and then you're gonna, you know, have to start basically like killing enemies and then like making weird jumps. And it's just like an adventure-based game, but it's got like a nice soundtrack on it, and a lot of different levels to play through in this. All right, so that's pretty much the beginning, and this is where like the real journey starts to happen. And there's also like cutscenes to this game, like right here. But what's cool is you can skip through them. So you can hold your finger down to skip through them, and then you kind of just keep going. And this is, you know, pretty much where the game starts here. Getting those rock jumps. All right, so you've got some climbing action going on in this too. So I mean, like I said, this is just like pretty much like an adventure game in Africa. All right, so I'm gonna move on to the last game, but this one's cool. Definitely check this one out too. And it's a skiing game. So this is called Freeski. It's like basically a freestyle ski game. They've got, you know, platform jumping in this where you're like, you know, doing you know, different half pipes and stuff. So the game is cool. We'll just do a little bit of this right here, and you know, it's got a good soundtrack too. Getting on that half pipe. All right, picking up some speed. All right, let's do this. Awesome. All right, nice, we landed that. All right, I'm gonna wrap things up there. I hope everybody enjoyed this list. I'll have the links in the description. If you'd also hit the like and share button on this video, I'd definitely appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see y'all later.